You know, Plateau youths are dogged, they are ebullient, they are resilient, and they've been critical stakeholders in the peace process of Plateau State, in the development process of Plateau State, in the growth of Plateau State. And we have no choice than to interface with the youths. Today we are discussing local youth actions to achieve SDGs and beyond. And of course, we are also talking about using AI for smarter businesses. So we want to expose young Plateau people to using AI to improve their businesses, to improve their skills, to improve their interpersonal relationships. And you can see the youths are from all the 17 local governments. They've come to network. They've come to celebrate their day. The key message is for our youths to expand their minds, to open up to new ideas, to open up to new strategies, to continue to support government and continue to contribute their quota in the development of Plateau State. Because if there are people that you can call critical stakeholders, they are not outside the youth. The youths are in the beginning, they are in the middle, and at the end of every developmental stride. So as a government, we want to say Happy International Youth Day to Plateau youths.
The youths are empowered economically. The youths are built to take over leadership in the state in the nearest future. That is, they are empowered mentally. And by the special grace of God, the youths are also made to envision Plateau, a Plateau that works for all of us and for generations that will be coming behind. So His Excellency has always admonished young people on the Plateau to first of all build character, which is very key, and ensure that they are well prepared. They build credentials as well as ensure that they work in unity, because with unity of purpose, the youth of Plateau can achieve a whole lot in this state. 60% of those that are manning the different sectors in ministries, agencies, boards and parastatals in Plateau State today are manned by young people, local government chairmen, not to talk more of councillors. So indeed, this government is ready to ensure that the youths are well positioned to take over and do exploits in the state and even beyond Plateau State and Nigeria by extension.
But I must say this, by 2012, the world realized that for us to be able to develop ourselves, we must bring in the ingenuity of the young people. You can't achieve hunger in a society where young people are hungry. You can't achieve addressing the problem of poverty in a country where young people are defined by poverty, not by their age. Because I will tell you for free that today a lot of Nigerian youths are defined by their stomach. We do apology to most of us that are seated here. You already know that when a person is at the age of 60 in Nigeria or 65, in as much as he's poor, he will always present himself as the face of the young people. So when young people in Nigeria are not even defined appropriately, we seem to have this confusion around whether we should benefit from what government is doing or not. We must be deliberate about our young people in terms of forming them into zones that will give us comparative advantage in the area of information, communication, and technology development in the true sense of the word. Now, I will tell you for free, I mentioned it, that we must identify specific talents, and that will have to do with what I call talent hunting. There are a lot of wasted talents that you will find in the Boskolo market around Jenta Adamu as I'm talking to you now. There are a lot of wasted talents that you will find in Jeka Kadima at a moment. There are a lot of wasted talents that you will find, particularly graduates of boutiques, as we are talking now. Some of the wasted talents, some of them have fallen victims of selling of arms, allegedly, and have been into detention, as we are talking now. Instead of using their talents to be able to assist us even in fighting the issues of insecurity, if we take advantage of them in the true sense of the word, which is very important. So we must be deliberate in identifying these brains. If you go to Dilimi, you can pick nothing less than 101 people that are very creative but have never been to the four corners of the classroom in the true sense of the word. So we must be deliberate in identifying these specifics so that we can put them into productive ventures at the end of the day.
We cannot deny the fact that between the last 10 years, things have actually changed. How we do businesses, how we actually interact with technology has actually changed. And everything has been progressing gradually. And the latest and the most recent of all is what we all know as artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence. So what is this whole artificial intelligence that we've actually been hearing? Everybody's saying AI. What exactly it is? It's just simply what? Training machines and training computers to actually behave just like you and I. We're building smarter communities all around the world. So building smarter communities is something that is going on around the whole world, and we cannot resist and we cannot fight this change. So the earlier we start accepting these changes into our own lives and into our own businesses, the sooner and the better it is for us. Because whether we like it or not, if we don't do it, we're actually going to be out of business.